Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I am going to show you how to enable editing in the Vue Gantt Chart component. I will also show you how to perform cell dialog, taskbar, and dependency editing in Gantt Chart. First, I open my existing Vue project, where all the necessary Gantt Chart modules are configured. I have added the data.js file, which has hierarchical local JSON data, and it is assigned to the data source property. I also mapped the data source fields to add the selective columns. If you would like to learn more about configuring a Vue Gantt chart, I recommend watching my Getting Started video. You can find the link to the video in the card above and the description below. Let me run this application using the command npm run serve. See here, the left pane has a tree grid, and the right pane has a chart with a project timeline. To use the editing feature, I import the edit module from the EJ2 Vue Gantt package. In the data method, I add the provide object and inject the edit module into the Gantt component. To enable this feature, I add the edit options variable and enable the allow editing property. And assign this variable to the edit settings property of the Gantt chart. Look here on the tree grid side, I can start editing any cell by double-clicking on it, and that cell will change to edit mode. I can edit the start date and the changes will be reflected in the chart. On the chart side, I can edit the task using the edit dialog by double-clicking on the taskbars. In the task information dialog, when I change the start date of the child record, the end date will automatically be adjusted since the duration is set to 4 days. The end date of its parent task will also be adjusted. Coming to the editing modes, Gantt has two options, auto and dialog. Just now I showed the default auto mode. To enable the dialog editing mode, I add the mode property in edit settings and set its value to dialog. See now, a dialog popped up in the tree grid for editing. Next, I will show you how to enable CRUD operations in the toolbar. To enable the toolbar, I import the toolbar module from the Vue Gantt package and inject it into the provide object of the data method. I declare the variable toolbar options and will define the options to be displayed in the toolbar. The Gantt toolbar has various built-in options like add, edit, update, delete, cancel, expand all, collapse all, indent, and outdent. Assign this toolbar options variable to the toolbar property of the Gantt chart. Next, I need to enable the CRUD operations in the edit settings. So, enable the properties, allow adding, and allow deleting in the edit options. Checking the tree grid toolbar now, only 3 options are shown on rendering. Before we look into the edit and delete options, let me enable the selection feature for a better user experience. I import the selection module from the Vue Gantt package and inject it into the provide object of the data method. and enable the Allow Selection property. To demonstrate CRUD operations more clearly, I'll change the mode back to Auto. As you can see, when I click the Add button, a new task dialog will pop up with default values. I enter the record details and save the changes. By clicking this button, I can edit the selected record. In the Dependency tab, I can add a new dependency or delete the existing one. Click this button to delete the selected record. The child tasks will collapse on clicking the Collapse All button and expand on clicking the Expand All button. Next, I'll show you how to edit in the taskbar. I can modify the task details by resizing or dragging the taskbar. To enable this feature, I add the Allow Taskbar Editing property and set its value to True. Checking now, when I place the cursor over the taskbar, the kebab menu is shown. I can change the start and end dates of the task by resizing it. If I change the dates in the child task, the changes will be reflected in the parent task. I can drag the taskbar to change the dates. I can also edit the dependency connector lines using the drag and drop action with connector line points available on either side of the taskbar. In this video, I have shown you how to enable editing with toolbar options in the Gantt chart component and its various modes. I also showed you how to enable taskbar editing and dependency editing. You can download a working example from the GitHub link in the description for this video. You can also see if you're eligible for our community license, which will get you a free license key to use our Vue products. If you found this video useful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.